LZ-35. We're losing center sector. Hold.
What's going on, people? My name is Corrupt. How you doing? This is Hotspot Defense on Tagawan Jungle. I think I said that right. Moving on. Alright, so Hotspot Defense. If you guys have never played Hotspot, apparently you never played Beta. Best of 3, there's 5 total bombs. Either you blow up 3, you defend 3, and you win. Simple. This map, a lot of avenues of line of sight. Probably a good map for sniping. I don't really snipe that much in this game. Not yet, anyway. Basically just trying to get down the fundamentals of it. Try to figure out how to use spawns and whatnot. But right now I'm running the Assault class with the hybrid sight on the 416 SFOD. And the hybrid sight allows you to switch from ACOG for long lines of sight to a iron sights for close quarters. I don't use it that much. I like the option, let's put it that way, for close quarters. But mostly I'm just running around with the ACOG on. Simply just because I've gotten used to it. In Battlefield, I'm not a fan of any kind of scope on the main guns. You know, sniping's a different story. But any other guns, I'm usually a red dot or a reflex sight. Cobra to be exact. But my impressions of this game so far, I like it. I mean, it's fun. I would stick to team deathmatch if you're playing by yourself. Of course, I'm playing solo in every sense of the word because I don't even have a random fire team buddy in this match. I do okay. That's the reason why I posted the video or used this for the commentary. A lot of games were pretty horrible to start out with. On release night, I was playing with Fets, and there was no American servers, which you may not think is a big deal until you realize your connection's got to go like 3,000 miles and then come back before you get a response to what's going on. So hit detection was a bit off, and I was really frustrated the first night. Not even gonna lie, damn near raging, almost like our buddy Dutch does. It's like the Rage King right there. But after that, I mean, the next night, big improvement once the American servers came on, and I didn't break my controller, which is a good thing because next night it was great. It's much better. The issue with that I'm having, my thing that I don't exactly agree with, put it that way, is the Spec Ops class with the Spec Ops vision. Even though it's short range or short time, actually it's both, but there's no counter to it, which what kind of bothers me. It's just a balance issue. And my thinking behind fixing that was to simply lower the health of that class. You may get a lot of people not agreeing with that, which is fine. That's what the comment section is for. You give your opinion. My thought was, you think about it. Okay, it's got some of the fastest firing weapons in the game, Spec Ops class, right? Fastest firing guns in the game, especially with the MP7. Can't go wrong with that gun. It's got frag grenades, right? It's got high powered, well, sidearms are pretty much the same, but it's got a sidearm that can be long range if it has to be. You know, it's not like a shotgun, you're stuck close quarters. And it's the fastest class there is. There's really no downside to that class. I understand why people run it. There's no downside. The issue is when you get like 6 guys on the other team all running the same damn class with that single scan. It's rather annoying. I'm not sitting here like bitching, oh, I lost because of single scan. No, it's just an annoyance, put it that way. If they want to balance it, I suggest, you know, knock the health down. I mean, that guy is the fastest. He's not supposed to be engaging in face-to-face gunfights. That class is set up to distract, disorient. That's why you have a radar jammer, your fastest class. Flank around, you have a silenced weapon. Get behind people, shoot them in the back, and get the hell out of there. And then call in your kill streaks or your score streaks. That's my opinion. If you don't agree with it, let me know. But if you offend me, I'll block a comment. just kidding. I kid a lot. I've been told I have a dry sense of humor. But if I were to switch to a vulgar sense of humor, I would offend more people. You follow? You dig? Okay. Oh yeah, and the AA-12 in this game is insane. If you run up against a demolition guy, you just run away and shoot him from like 100 meters. If you get anywhere near that guy, just assume by now people have unlocked the AA-12 shotgun, and they will melt your face. Just understand that. But I run the assault class mainly on defense because it's suppressed. It's a medium range, and it's medium speed. I mean, it's not gonna outrun anybody, but for attack situations like objective games, I'm point man, and usually in like TDM, I'm point man. It's a good mix. The guns seem to be a carbine type, like an M4. They're not M4, but you know, if I say carbine, you kind of get what I'm saying. They're not full assault rifles, but they can reach out and touch someone if they have to from like medium to long range. You follow? They don't really excel at it, but they can if they have to. So I'm point man all the time. It's second fastest class. I like the score streaks on it, and the shotgun's always fun. I mean, you can get behind people if you flank them properly. I uploaded a clip a couple days ago, just blasted people in the face as they came through a doorway. They really, I think they tweaked the shotgun and made it more lethal, because in the beta it was kind of touchy. If you're going to kill somebody, it's kind of like, you know, here's buckshot to your face from 2 feet away. Oh, he's still alive. That's fine. So I don't know if they made it to one-hit kill or not. Like that was an issue with the beta or connection, or they actually changed it. If you understand what I'm saying. Hang on, I gotta take a drink. I gotta stop drinking. Anyway, I am in solo, like I said. Solo in every aspect of the word. No battle buddy, no fire team buddy, no whatever. And I run out of ammo quite a lot. That's the reason why I'm kind of playing this less aggressive role. Normally I'd be running around like a madman. Well, 2 things are actually stopping me from doing that. One, I'm defense. So you don't run around stupid. That's how people lose bombs. I noticed my teammates are doing that, trying to push up into their spawn. And that's kind of like the issue with every game now. Not even just a Medal of Honor, but Battlefield was getting that way. You would just have people just rushing blindly to meet the enemy at their spawn, which is okay, but you get like one guy that gets past you and the entire team's scrambling back to get the objective, and that's not my style. I'd rather be there and beat him in the face with a baseball bat, figuratively, or bullets, whatever you prefer. I'd rather be there and shoot him in the face before they arm the bomb. You follow? That's what I'm trying to say. I like to kill people, but guard the objective. I want to win. You know, they started calling everything like PTFO. You got a PTFO. Play the fucking objective. Well, I'm an old school gamer. Back in my day, they called this shit winning. I just want to win. I'm not going to use douchebag tactics and spawn camp and constantly just be an asshole. I mean, I can be. Trust me. My ex-girlfriends tell me I'm a huge asshole. If that's any kind of opinion to give. I mean, just saying. I can be. I don't have to be. But, you know, bitches be crazy. Drink again. This is fun. I'm not a raging alcoholic. Just so you know. I do play with a guy who's borderline. He has a lot of rage issues. So Dutch, don't worry, man. We'll get you the help you need. He's a good guy to play with. Just don't let him die. Phew, man. Moving on. So, this is why I was playing defensively, because when you die, you spawn way the hell out of the middle of nowhere. And this spawn actually put me on a perfect flanking route to their spawn, which made no sense because I had to go up and around to get through buildings to get back to the objective, or I can just go to the right here and be in their spawn and just completely wreck their face. And I'm not even trying at this point to spawn camp, because they have a whole another side they can go to. They just prefer at this certain point to come right towards me, which makes no sense. I do have an issue in this game with these kill streaks. As you see right there, everything's line of sight. I'm not a huge fan of that. I kind of get how it's more realistic. If you want to insert like a COD thing, I know people's faces may start to melt and so they may start crying when they hear COD. But they kind of did it right with the kill streaks, where they brought the top-down map down. You can choose where your kill streaks go, your score streaks, whatever. You'll see here, line of sight thing. It's kind of weird how you can line of sight for general area and still control the missile. But right here it saves my ass, because you see that guy right there trying to flank me, getting ready to shoot me, and boom, die. That's about as close as you ever want to put a guided missile. That's about 500 pounds of pain flying at you. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But luckily it worked for me there. If I had a battle buddy or fire team buddy, I would have fallen back and got ammo and healed. But now I gotta fall really far back and try to cut them off at an angle, since the bomb plant changed, or the bomb area changed. So I gotta fall back and dodge score streaks from the enemies, and basically try to dolphin dive into trash heaps under huts. But I'm gangster, so that's how I roll. At this point here, this is the last bomb that we have to defend. We've won, we got the last 2, so this is the last one. If we hold this, we win. That's what I'm trying to say. Now the issue with this certain part of the map is the fight doesn't even go to the right anymore. Now you see this hut to the left that I'm standing beside. That's where all the shit starts to happen. And you'll notice that when you play these maps, these huts become very important because they're just huge flanking potential, and a lot of firepower can be thrown down. Since this game, for some reason, we're not going to really get into the negatives, but for some reason you can't shoot through paper or leaves. But you know, that's cool. But once you realize that the game's like that, it's much easier to play. Once you realize that you're not going to be able to shoot through certain objects like paper and leaves. But get past that, you kind of figure out how to play a game. This hut that I'm in right now becomes a huge cluster. Everybody wants to get into this and throw their kill streaks, score streaks. Pardon me, I keep saying kill streaks. They always want to get in here and throw them into our spawn to knock us back. It's a sound tactic, I get it. It's not really spawn camping per se, but they're pretty much holding us back. They're trying to do it. There's a lot of fights going on. You'll start seeing me die here, trying to defend this area, trying to hold this flank. I have enough people on the right hand side. You see in this certain area, you can walk up on these rocks where I'm at now and see right into, they pretty much spawn in the last bomb area. So if they take it, they're going to spawn there. If you hold them off, they're still going to spawn there. So understand that. They get pretty much a line of sight into our spawn. You'll see I spawn not too far away from where I died. And 3, 2, 1. See, right around the corner, they can still put score streaks right there, right where I'm passing right now. Now this game does do something right where they say you can't place it because it's out of bounds, but they can put it close enough to where it's going to put damage on me as I'm walking back to the fight, and they can certainly sit up on the rocks and fire sniper rifles and grenade launchers into where I came from. It's not really a great tactic for them because their entire right flank gets rolled up here, and they pretty much get their asses beat. But rolling solo, I'm still at this current point. Rolling, I think it's 4th. Oh, this part right here. This is another issue with the game. This scoreboard just went insane. I wanted to look at the scoreboard to see, you know, what I was doing, how I was doing, and then like my controller it possessed itself or something. I was getting ready to quit the game. I was like, what the hell? I just wanted to check the scoreboard, and the menu went all crazy. I don't know if that was my controller or Danger Close doesn't like me or what, because I almost quit the game. At the beginning of this game, I did cut the part out where I kind of killed myself without realizing it. It said spawn. I thought it said spawn. It said respawn, and I killed myself as I just jumped into the game. So you know, I'm a hero. I'm trying to give the enemy a chance by killing myself because they can't do it. See, that's humor. I'm not really being serious. And see right there, I'm not that far from my spawn, and there are a lot of grenades in there all day, and they're being lethal at right range. You're not throwing them that far away and they're exploding in midair. They're throwing them and hitting the ground. So technically, they could spawn camp if they wanted to. Doesn't work out for them. They get their asses beat. So good job there, Fireteam Bravo. But Fireteam Charlie, featuring moi, went 27-9, 3,700 points. Not horrible, not bad. Held my own, especially if you solo the entire time. But if you guys want to play with us, we'll try not to rage too much. Join 11 Bravo Gaming Platoon. Look for it on Battle Log. I will accept anybody who wants to play. Peace.